Hey folks, welcome to 50 Plus Life 360. We hope we are your home for home tours on YouTube. And if we are, go ahead and hit that like button. Share it with your friends, subscribe, and ring a notification bell. Just go ahead and do that ahead of time. Get it out of the way. It's a good thing to do, right? Guys, great house for you today. Excited about it. We're at Alabama Custom Cabins in Lynn, Alabama. And we've got a home we've never shown before of theirs. We've shown a few before, and you guys really like their homes. But we've got one called the Kelsey, and we're going to show you this one today. But before we get too much into detail about the house, Mrs. Tammy is going to take you outside in that little sprinkle of rain, and she's going to show you around, let you look at the exterior of this home. And I want you to pay attention to that 10-foot porch on the front. This Kelsey is lofted, so we're going to call it the lofted Kelsey with the 10-foot porch, because Alabama Custom Cabins, they can do no porch, they can do 8-foot porch, 10-foot porch, they can do all types of different enclosures, they can do wood deck, they can do Trex deck. This one has a nice wood railing with screen on the outside. Now the door is not there, but the screen door on the porch, but it's going to be there when it's taken to the customer's place. And this one's got the Trex decking. So notice all that while you're outside, guys. Then get back inside. We'll do our tour inside real quick and get you on to our next video.
Now if you're tired of mansions and rent too high, come on down where the ceilings kiss the sky. They're rolling through the country in a big old van with a GoPro, a dream, and a downsizing plan. Mrs. Tammy points, look at that storage stair. Mr. Chubby stuck in a loft with half his derriere. Mini splits humming, solar panels shine, hangover bars hanging just fine. Compost and toilets in a barn door glide, tiny home tours, it's a wild small ride. The kitchen's got a sink, but it's 3 feet wide, and the couch folds down for a bed inside. Look at these drawers, they pull and they tuck. Mr. Chubby's whispering, we need a lot of luck, but the freedom's calling. It's a gypsy's tune underneath the stars of the harvest moon. Mini splits humming, solar panels shine, hangover bars.
Guys, welcome back inside. I hope you wiped your feet because it is a little rainy out there. Wasn't even supposed to rain, and we're getting sprinkles. Kind of discouraging for us, but a little darker in here. We're not hooked up to power, so you guys just be patient. We'll try to get as good a shots as we can. You walk in off of that 10-foot porch. You got your double French doors here with the blinds inside. This thing is wide, wide, wide. You can leave this door fixed and put furniture in front of it if you want. Now, let me give you a couple quick numbers. This home is 13 foot 8 wide, 32 long. That is the exterior frame size of the home. Interior, our max width is 13 foot, and our length is about 28 foot 9 inches. This living room I'm in is 7 foot wide by 13 foot long. So that's the living room. We've got 2 windows here. Over here on this side, which you saw me during the introduction, there is their standard fireplace that comes with their home, with the Kelsey. Comes standard with that fireplace. If you don't want it, you don't have to have it, but got the butcher block top on it, and it's got a little shelf here, hook up for your TV, and you get your Mitsubishi mini split head unit. This living room is nice, but you're going to have to be creative about figuring out furniture placement, because me and Mrs. Tammy have been kind of dinging our bells about how will we do this, because you do have this space here where Miss Tammy is filming from that you could use as a little dinette type space, but you may want to put an armchair here so you can have more seating in your living room, because a 7-foot living room, because of that 8-foot porch, kind of reduces a little bit. But this is a customer's choice. This is a customer's home that's shipping out in a day or two. And just remember, as you look around, if you like colors, if you don't like colors, go ahead and leave us a comment. But this is what the customer chose. They chose these neat mint green cabinets. Now, these have glass fronts on this side, which is really neat if you've got some pretty dishes or something to display. I told you guys when we were up at Tiny Life Homes that mint green is the new in-style color. Whether you like it, whether you don't, it's the new in-style color. So we're going to come back into this kitchen, and I hope Miss Tammy is showing you plenty enough. You've got an open cabinet there. That's the only challenge for me, is if I was going to put a sofa here, I've got a cabinet here that I might want to get into. So I would only put stuff in there that I don't need a whole lot, because then I'd have to be moving the sofa around or something. I mean, there's plenty of space for a smaller sofa, but this is 7 foot. So I might only put things in there that I'm not going to have to access a whole lot. We've got our stairs that go up to our loft. We'll do our loft tour a little bit later. We've got sort of an L-shaped kitchen here. This home comes with the dishwasher. This Kelsey, the Kelsey, we showed you a video, and I'll link it here, of the farmstead that we just did. But the Kelsey is more intended for permanent residence or more full-time type living. The farmstead that I linked is more of an Airbnb, lake home, vacation home, something like that. I'll let Miss Tammy show you around the kitchen while I'm talking about it a little bit. The kitchen overall is about 10'4" from the edge of the bar to the back wall. You get a glass top Whirlpool range and matching microwave and matching refrigerator, freezer, top and bottom. You get lots of cabinets in this. Contrast that with the farmstead that had very few cabinets. But this one gives you as many as, well, you get this one drawer here, your trash bin here, and these are secured for transport, so I can't show you in many of these cabinets because this house is getting ready to ship out.
But those are solid wood cabinets.
Yeah, they're very solid wood cabinets. They're like 9-ply plywood cabinets, built like that. Very, very heavy duty. You've got plenty of wall cabinets. You got 2 wall cabinets here, one over there in the corner. Well, actually 2 cabinets in the corner. And one above that little pop-up above the refrigerator, and another pop-up above the microwave, a smaller wall cabinet here. And you get, like say, your little trash receptacle here and a drawer here. But a bonus in these homes is they make use of as much space as they can. As you walk across here, you get 3 additional drawers, convenient to the kitchen. You could use them for kitchen stuff if you wanted, or use them for storage of long-term things, whatever you'd like. And you get the door that goes in under the stairs, which I can't show you because it's secured for transport. So that's that. As we come here, you get your area for your stackable, your washer and dryer that would go right here. This hasn't been tagged out yet, finished up, because it's getting ready to go through its final QC checks and get sent to the customer in a couple of days. But we've got enough clearance here for 28 7/16 inch. They have plenty of wide space in Alabama Custom Cabins homes for a large, heavy-duty stackable and not just your little mini small ones. Now I'll let Mrs. Tammy take you on into the bathroom.
You have a nice little vanity here. And the customer chose Formica for whatever reason, but that's their choice, and you're welcome to choose something different.
Yes, and also the customer, as you see that single unit fiberglass shower and tub, the customer chose that. That actually is not their standard. Their standard would be a tiled shower, but the customer chose that for whatever reason. So that's their choice. It's their house. They're buying it. They're paying for it. Now, in the bathroom, I'll give you a couple quick measurements. Your vanity is a 2'8" vanity, and the bathroom is 5 foot across, making that a 5 foot shower, 9'7" long, deep. It's got the ADA toilet, the chair height elongated. It's got a window, it's got a medicine cabinet, and it's got a vanity light over the mirror and medicine cabinet, which the globes and the bulbs have been secured for transport. Now, your ceiling height under the loft part of this home is only going to be 6'6" and 7/16 inch, or let's just call it 6'7" for all intents and purposes. And you get a sliding barn style door here that is secured for transport.
That's not a barn door, that's a pocket door.
I'm sorry, pocket door.
There's 2 pocket
I was
doors.
trying to see if that was a rubber band because I would have been able
Actually,
to.
yeah. Is this a pocket door too?
That's
No,
a
there's a
barn.
barn door here.
Yeah, and a pocket door there.
And the pocket door here. Okay.
Yeah. Let me real quick give you guys some clearances. We talk about this a lot on the channel because a lot of our viewers are elderly and you want some accessibility. This is only 23 inches, but Alabama Custom Cabinets, if you needed this doorway to
You
be
mean
wider.
cabins?
Custom Cabins. I'm sorry, I said cabinets. Alabama Custom Cabins can make this doorway a little wider. You see there's plenty of space here between the edge here and this counter. You could open this door up enough to get a wide wheelchair in if you needed. This door here from the bedroom, though, is wide. this door is 28 inches wide. So that's plenty of room where you can come in through here, which is 25, and possibly maneuver in here. But you would have to do some manipulation of the floor plan a little bit, door widths, if you really need full accessibility. Now, we are magically in the bedroom. We've talked our way into the bedroom. This bedroom is 7'7" by 9'9" long. You get a lot of storage in this bedroom, but it makes the bedroom just a little bit crowded. You see, you get another head unit here. You get two sconce lights that are actually over where your pillows would be instead of over your nightstands. You do get those two nightstands with door, cabinet, and a drawer. And I know a lot of you be like, well, I'll bang my head on that. Well, let me show you something. By the time you put on this frame, you put your mattress and you put your pillows and everything like that, your pillows are going to be up about right here. So you're not really going to conk your head too much unless you're just careless getting into the bed, because you forget that your mattress, our mattress is like 11 inches thick. Our mattress would be up here. So, you know, you guys get a thicker mattress if you think you're going to bump your head. But you do get an extra cabinet here for a closet. Has two drawers. Excuse me. Two drawers at the bottom, two doors at the top. That cabinet in and of itself is about 1'9" deep and 2'4" wide. And you get a chest of drawers here as well. This chest of drawers is 3 foot from right here to the wall where the cabinet is. And you are pre-wired for a television set here if you would like to put one here. You get your 4 recessed lights. You get your poly finished ceiling in here in the stained wood look, the tongue and groove, and the barn door that goes into the bathroom. And that, guys, is the main floor of the house. We're going to go upstairs and do a quick tour of the loft. Sorry, guys, inside joke. Miss Tammy was trying to start the video and she took a picture. And I said, well, there's an extra picture you can hang up at the funeral home when I'm dead. Let's talk about this loft real quickly and then we'll get out of here. We've got 3 flanking windows on each side of the home. The loft, Alabama Custom Cabins does such a great job of these lofts with the height. Your height at the eave side where the windows are is 50 inches. And in the center, we're at 55 inches. We've got 4 recessed lights in here. We've got the carryover of the, and this is not a monoslope roof. This is almost flat roof. It's very low sloping roof. It's like a 112 pitch is basically what it looks like to me. But again, we've got this beautiful pickled finish on the walls, contrasted with your stained wood above, and here you got your, I think this is about the darkest tongue and groove luxury vinyl plank that they install. And we get receptacles over there with the light switch. We get a TV receptacle and hookup for cable here, another receptacle here. This loft, as is the rest of the house, 13-foot wide interior. And from this wall to the railing is 12 foot 8 inches. So that's your loft. That's a lot of room. I mean, that's easily 2 queens up here that you could put in here, or you could probably put 3 fulls. But you guys can do the math. But a lot of room up here. These height lofts would be great for someone who is younger that is still working from home. This loft height of this size would be great for like a home office, I think, personally. But you guys tell us what you would do with lofts. Some of you tell us don't even record homes with lofts. You don't want to see them. But if you like lofts, this is a great height for your kids. They can stand up here and walk around without banging their heads. Your grandkids, great place for a playroom, great place for long-term storage. You get a nice set of stairs. Alabama Custom Cabins is great about putting in a nice set of stairs with firm, solid handrails, easy to access the loft. It's not a crazy ladder you have to climb and hold your mouth the right way to keep from falling off of it or anything like that. It's just well thought out to get into the loft. I would love to see carpet in lofts more often, but that's just me, because if I'm going to be crawling around on my knees or doing something like that, I would like some carpet, but that's just me. Guys, we're going to get downstairs, talk about price, and then we're going to get out of here. Folks, welcome back down from the loft. I'm glad you hanging in there to the end with us so you can get this price. And as always, Miss Tammy and I will try to find a floor plan online and put it in here for you. We put links to Alabama Custom Cabins. You guys have seen their tours before. We've done a couple of their homes. This one, I want you to make sure, before we give you the price, 2 things I missed I want to point out. Ceiling height in this main room, the kitchen and the living room, the ceiling height is 11'9". But I also wanted you to see these dormers. You probably saw them from the porch, from the exterior tour. They're screened up top in the porch, but they're carried through here so you can get the light in from up there, those 2 dormers that are above the door. So I want to point that out. Make sure you read our pricing disclaimer, guys, as we're not authorized agents to even give a quote on a home for anybody. We just tell you what we find, what we talk to the dealers about and the manufacturers and what they're comfortable giving you. But remember, our pricing is given at a certain point in time. And remember also that Alabama Custom Cabins is a custom builder. So any customizations you make, additions, deletions, are going to add or detract from your price. You may say, well, I don't want a loft, or I don't want a porch. And that's, of course, going to make your home a little less expensive. Or you may want to make some significant changes, bring your own floor plan, and it ends up costing way more than what we even quote you, because it could get complicated, folks, building tiny homes. This home, we are filming in February of 2026. So if you watch this video in 2029 or 2030, you're not going to get the same price. But this home is a customer's, custom designed for a customer, color choices, countertop choices, bathroom choices like we talked about. You can customize the way you want, color choices, paint, cabinet. You might want to paint your cabinets black. You might want to paint them purple. You might want to paint them pink. You might want to paint them white, whatever you like. You may not want a light butcher block. You might want a dark butcher block. You might want quartz. You might want granite. Who knows? You get to make all those choices. But this house, as you see it right now, like this, with these options that we have shown you in February 2026 from Alabama Custom Cabins, this home is $89,000. $89,000 for this home. So that's your price, guys. And check them out on the web. Make sure you check them out. Make sure you like this video and share it with your friends. Subscribe. Ring that notification bell so every time we put out a video, you guys get notified, and it just doesn't just show up on your home feed and you decide to watch it or not, but you'll get notifications that we put one up, and you'll see it on your choice of viewing. Now, if you watch us from a mobile device like a tablet or a phone, you can hype our video. It's down there in the same area where you do the likes and the shares and things. There's a feature YouTube allows called hyping, and you get so many free hypes a week, free hype points, and you can give them to your favorite creators. And it's meant to benefit small creators like us. People, we're less than 20,000 subscribers. So if you like our videos, just give us some hype points so we can move up in the rankings. It's sort of like a competition, like a Casey Kasem's Top 100 in our category, and it'll get our video out to more people. So we appreciate you doing that. And if you want to buy us a coffee, we get to keep like 95% of the money from people buying us coffees. They're $5 each. You go to buymeacoffee.com/50pluslife360, and we'll add your name at the end of each of our videos if you do that. And also, if you become a channel member, which means you get to watch our videos early, you get early access, then we'll also include your name at the end of our videos. But we appreciate you watching. We're trying to get to 25,000 subscribers by May. So you guys do everything you can to share every video you watch of ours. And please, subscribers, if you're going to subscribe, make sure you watch our videos. Don't subscribe and then never watch a video. It helps us much more if you don't subscribe and then you watch a bunch of our videos than if you subscribe and don't watch any of our videos. So make sure, if you're a subscriber, watch our videos. Or just turn them on and walk out of the room and go plant some flowers in your garden or something and just let them play. Whatever you want to do, but just help us out by watching our videos, guys. We'll see you on the next video. Thank you for watching.
No picket fences, no two-car drive, just open road, ain't no will to survive. The world's your backyard, the rent is free, in a home that's as small as a memory. Mini splits humming, solar panels shine, hangover bars hang you just fine.